AI was supposed to level the playing field, but right now it is quietly creating a new kind of divide. One that has nothing to do with test scores and everything to do with access, training, and voice. Some schools are building AI programs, hosting professional development sessions, and integrating new tools into instruction, while others are still struggling with outdated devices, limited access, or a lack of clear direction. This is the new equity gap, and it is not about technology, it is about opportunity. When only certain schools or communities can afford to train their staff or experiment safely, the innovation gap widens. And when students from under-resourced backgrounds are not taught to think critically about AI, they are being prepared for the past and not the future. AI does not fix inequity on its own, it reflects it. It mirrors who has access, who has time, and who has training. But we can change this story before it grows wider. First, school leaders share training across networks. You do not need huge budgets, you just need collaboration. You can host cross-school or cross-district professional development sessions, open your workshops to partner schools, and share AI-ready lesson templates so every teacher starts with the same foundation. Second, you can empower teachers who are already experimenting. Give them the time and the space to lead, share, and model. The fastest way to build equity is to let innovation spread laterally across classrooms and not just from the top down. Third, write AI policies that protect students without locking them out. A block tool is a closed door. Teach responsible use and not restriction. Fourth, make AI literacy universal. Every teacher deserves the foundation how to use these tools ethically, and every student deserves the same chance to learn how to think with AI, not just use it, especially for cheating. We can also build partnerships beyond the school and the district. Connect with universities, nonprofit organizations, local and international organizations offering free AI literacy programs. Equity is built when resources move beyond borders. And yes, programs like My AI for Educator Leader Success exist to help schools without large budgets get the same level of access and support as wealthier schools and districts. But even if you do not start there, start somewhere. Now imagine what happens when the gap is leveled. Students in every community begin to see themselves as creators and not just consumers. They stop seeing AI as something that belongs to big cities or private schools or advanced programs. They see it now as a tool that belongs to them, a way to solve problems in their own neighborhoods, tell their own stories, and build real-world confidence. A student in a small rural school can now analyze data on local farming or water systems using the same AI tools as a student in a suburban district studying economics. A bilingual student can use AI to refine translations and produce work in two languages, building pride in their identity instead of being penalized for it. A student with learning differences can use AI to scaffold information at their pace and finally experience mastery instead of frustration. That is what real equity looks like when AI becomes a mirror that reflects every child's brilliance instead of their barriers. When we get this right, kids now grow up with digital confidence, cultural awareness, and the ability to collaborate beyond boundaries. They learn that technology is not a privilege, it is a platform for justice, creativity, and impact. That is the future we should be building, one where every child can dream, design, and decide using the same tools, the same access, and the same belief that their ideas matter. The future of AI in education should not belong only to those who can afford it. It should belong to every student, every teacher, and every community ready to learn together. When access meets intention, equity becomes transformation.